is Allison Hunt and Ethan Moore here. I'm going to reread the first chapter of my new novel, which at the moment I'm calling Starset 158 for the time being. Written by Allison Hunt, copyright 2014. Chapter 1, Halfies. Fan pulled Lily by the arm and they both ran down the hall. The ship was hit and it shook, throwing a wall of sparks all around them. Lily screamed. He hurriedly punched in a code and the door opened. Hurry, my love. What are we going to do? Live. He typed in another code and something hidden came out of the wall and opened. Get in the chamber, my love. Two other men saw this, nodded at each other in agreement, and hurried back to take their stations. No, not without you. Don't leave me, Lily cried, and he kissed her. I'm not. I'm going to get in one too. I love you. We shall survive. She crawled in and the lid shut. Fan, let me out of here. I can't. You must live. The lid closed. She went to sleep as the suspended animation began. The chamber pulled back into the wall, leaving no trace of her at all. Beep, beep, beep. We're getting a life reading. From where? There's nothing out here. Over those hills. When the shuttle crested the hills, they could barely see the old ship in between the trees. They landed the shuttle and scouted. Most of it was still intact. Someone had landed the craft, but it had taken minor damage. This shuttle's so old. We're out in the middle of nowhere. No wonder why no one ever found it. It's coming from the wall right here. An animal? Don't know. John took out his laser cutter. Be careful with that, Matthew warned. John smirked and cut open the wall. Fan? Lily asked as she blinked her eyes. She sat up, but she couldn't move her legs. What happened? My head hurts. The blurry image in front of her took shape and she saw a man she didn't know. Who are you? She asked him. I'm John Asteen, 391. 391? Is that an army number? Why, no. I'm a clone. The 391st clone of John Asteen. Where am I? You're in the city of Onshay. When the tranquilizer wears off, I need to take you to them. Who's them? Tranquilizer? We had to sedate you when you came out of the chamber so you wouldn't be combative. You're still in shock. Took me? From the suspension chamber you were in. Where's Fan? There was no one else with you. Fan Quan, he said he wouldn't leave, she whimpered. John looked at her curiously. What's your name? Lily Onshay. What year is it, Lily? 2014. John stood still looking at her. Lily? It's 2040. They led her down a hallway and into a giant room. In the center was a clear room. Many people in uniform sat around the box. They're going to ask you many questions. I'm frightened, John. All of the people stared at her. She held on to John's arm. You have to go in there and sit. Come with me. I can't. She began to shake and wrapped her arms around John. They stood outside of the box. The patient is scared. May I enter with her? Affirmative. Thank you. She sat and he stood next to her. 4 men attached things to her head and placed a box and a microphone in front of her. They left the room and the glass door shut and sealed them inside. Lily shook and sweat rolled from her forehead. It's okay, John comforted. They were recording her from many angles. What looked like the leader in a decorative uniform sat in the front. He tapped his microphone. I'm General Sanson, 429 of the Rotec Army. Relax and tell us who you are and the last things you remember. I'm Lily Onshay. I'm part of a special unit, the Starset Associate Army upon spacecraft USS 158. In the 1950s, our government gained technology from the aliens. We used it to build our own saucers, unknown to the public. A war was starting and we were being attacked. By whom? Ourselves. Explain. We turned on our mission. We were ordered to kill Americans and were part of a rebellion. Interesting. What happened to my crew?
What nationality is she?
What is she?
Yeah.
She's white. She's American.
Okay, so she had to kill other Americans?
Right.
Oh, that sucks.
So they were like a top secret classified. They They had their own UFOs, but nobody other than that high clearance of military knew they even existed.
Oh.
Extremely classified, and then they were ordered to start blasting people, pretty much.
Lovely.
Lovely. Okay, what happened to my crew? They died. It can't be. Wasn't there anyone with me? No one. The only reason you are alive is because the chamber had its own generator. When the ship landed and lost power, it kept going. For 26 years, it kept going. You speak English. Am I in America? No, there is no America anymore. World War III killed billions. You are quite a rare find. There were hardly any survivors. 90% of us humans are clones. The aliens saved us from extinction. But the aliens are evil and work for the government. Not all of them. They came to help the humans. They saved us. There is no world like you knew. It is one world now, and the ETs run things. Most of us are here in what you remember as Asia. We're in Asia? Yes, most of the survivors were here, and the weather's good. Is it possible that any of my crew are still alive? Do you have any records? Very doubtful. You were found so far out, but I can look them up for you. Give me some names. She started with the least significant crew member and slowly worked her way to who she really wanted to ask about. Fan Quan. The captain's eyes grew wide after he punched his name into the computer. What? Is he still alive? She yelled and stood up. John put his hand on her shoulder and made her sit back down. Unknown. Your friend had an interesting life. He continued to fight against his own government. He killed many of them to save the humans. He is a legend and a hero, but he vanished. He was never found, assumed dead. He's still alive! I must find him! We can't even find him, and your ship has been missing for 26 years. We're going to take you to the city of Dame. You will be pricked and poked and constantly asked questions. You might as well get used to that. That's what happens when you are rare. How rare? You are the only white female that's not a clone. All of the pure humans are Asian. No, not necessarily. Sorta. Well, they want to inseminate her. All of the pure humans are Asian except for you. All of the whites are clones, and we cannot reproduce, and we don't all speak English. They speak Chinese and Antonon. Chinese, she yelled. Fan is Chinese. He could be there. You know the language, then? No. What's Antonon? E.T. talk. One of the many. Some live here. Some are hybrids. I'm sure you will meet some very soon. They will be very interested in you. They traveled and took her to the city. When they got there, John squeezed her hand. They won't let me come with you. No, she screamed. Tell them I won't help them unless you're here. I won't answer their damn questions. I have to go back and finish my job. There's a reason why they cloned John Astin 391 times, and it wasn't to take care of you. Damn you! I don't know anyone. Everyone is dead, and now I'm all alone. No, you're not. You're surrounded in clones. I'm scared. What if they cut me all up? They won't. I assure you. They'll clone you and cut them all up. Damn it, John, please! I can't go. I'm sorry. I will miss you. I will make sure they let me check on you later and communicate to make sure you're okay. Thank you. Everything's gonna be just fine.
And then it wasn't.
Lily lay asleep on a hospital bed. She was placed in high security for her own sake. Just like the unit she once belonged to, she was now highly classified. A man stood above her. Well, almost a man. He hovered both of his palms face down over her body. He went from her forehead and then stopped. He closed his eyes and smiled. He was there to scan and heal any parts of her that were damaged. He scanned her mind. He wasn't supposed to do it, but he couldn't help it. She was interesting. She remembered Earth the way it used to be. He was getting high off of her emotions. Their bosses were full Antonon, and they only cherished logic and didn't understand emotions, let alone encourage them. He sat with his palms over her. He put one hand over her heart and one over her head. He was smiling and lightheaded. Just then his boss walked in. Busted. Is she well? Yes. You were smiling. What did you learn from her? I couldn't help it. She's fascinating. She knows music that doesn't exist anymore. She sings and paints. She's intelligent but very emotional. It hypnotizes me. Let me look. He's like, move over. As the Antonon approached, AK blocked him from her and pulled a laser weapon on him. That's his boss, too. I may not have emotions like you, but I know that one is jealousy. You love her already, I see. She has not yet met you, and I'm sure the higher-ups have some plans for her being a pureblood, so don't get too attached. Move on so I can look. AK moved and scowled at him. The Antonon held his hand over her head. He looked back at AK. She's looking for someone, and she doesn't know he's still alive. Don't you fucking dare! Never take her to him, I'll kill you! Where do you get such foul language from anyway? You speak very foul for a halfie. The cinemas. The American cinemas. I've watched them all. It would be interesting consider he's aged 26 years and she didn't, and she still loves him. Fuck you. You say that so cold and Antonon-like, although your emotions are screaming like a human's. It would throw a mighty pebble in his pond now, wouldn't it? Yeah, he'll steal her and disappear, and none of us will get to study her at all, and no breeding will be done at all. Good point. Nice logical recovery. I want to be in charge of her the whole way. Get her to trust me. You want her for yourself, something you halfies call love? AK stood with a stoned face. What does this other man make you feel? Don't lie to me. I can tell if you lie. Hatred and jealousy.
What a horny bastard.
Because she loves him much. Yes, but his life has moved on, and even if she got to see him, he would never be able to have her in his life. Not anymore. Just try to use your logic for this mission. If you step out of bounds, we will punish you, and you'll never see her again. Lily woke up and saw a man with brown wavy hair. The clones all had shorter hair. He must not be part of that army. AK was watching his computers. He had no expression on his face. Who are you? AK. I'm kind of like a doctor. Oh. AK what? Just AK. Are you a robot? No. You don't seem to talk much. I'm sorry. I'm very distracted. I just learned some new information. You are healthy, never aged a day in 26 years, and you missed the whole thing. What thing? Lily, this is very important. She stopped talking and he continued typing. After a minute, he sighed, then stopped and turned to face her. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you're kind of in deep shit. How do you know my name? What do you mean? You're rare, and that makes you a prisoner in many ways. How do you mean? I mean like they own you, and they're going to do many things to you. They will do experiments, and you can't resist them. I pity you. What will they do? Experiments and breeding, perhaps. Take your blood, run tests, and copy you many times. They will impregnate you. I won't let them, she yelled. They can't force me. Yes, they can. I don't want to. You don't understand your dilemma, Lily. What dilemma? I'll do whatever they want as long as they don't force me to carry. 5 other races besides the Antonon have already heard of you. You're the rarest find. You will have to do whatever they say, no matter what, or you'll die. Thanks for breaking it to me kindly, I guess. I'm sorry. It's not your fault that this is the way it is. I'm a slave? We're all slaves in a way, but docile. Very few resist commands. The Antonon rule us all, but you have the most of the slavery, the worst fate, and I'm sad, but don't forget that you never saw World War III. I'm a slave? Isn't slavery against the law? Isn't it punishable to not let a man change his destiny? Fuck, Lily. You've been gone a long time. We all work for or against each other, but we all must do what the Antonon want. We all take orders from them. I am worried because the other aliens may come looking for you too, unless I can stall them, give them everything they want except for you. You can do that? I can try. You have me to help you and protect you as much as I can, at least. Thank you, AK. It's not your fault that this is the way it is either. What's AK stand for? Alien kindness. You're an alien? Half. And don't search for the guy you're looking for. He's dead. I'm sorry. I know more than the clones do. You break my heart twice in one day. Come here. He held her, and he glowed within her embrace, like a spotlight on a watchtower. She leaked her emotions on him, and he held her. He wasn't
Leading your emotions on me. Ew.
Oh my god. Kinda, yeah. There goes Ethan cracking me up. Alright. And he held her. He wasn't supposed to leave me. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. I'm a prisoner and I'm all alone. No, you're not, AK smiled. He got up and went to a drawer where he pulled some things out and came back to her. Don't be scared, he said as he readied his instruments. I have to start some of these tests so they'll have something to chew on for a while, so I can think about how to stall them. He held out a device. I'm sorry, there's no way to avoid these things. I can try to force them to keep all experiments away from you. What experiments? Clones of you and children of you, artificial or not. I'm all alone, nobody loves me, and everybody wants a piece of me. AK had to do some other business, and she was told to stay there. He gave her a device that showed her things, but nothing major. It showed her about the present. Hey, a man who sat across the room from her said to her. He was taller than AK, but had a very fair complexion and blonde hair. He looked human too, but so did AK. Are you a clone or a robot? Neither. Are you an alien? I'm a Halfie, like AK. I'm Jeremy. You're lucky he likes you so much. He does? But he's so cold. Not when it comes to you. He'll try everything to protect you. At least I have that. I lost the one I love. I saw him yesterday, and it's 26 years later. I don't really feel like talking. She lay back down in her bed.
Poor girl.
Why do you hate me so much, Alex? AK asked his Antonon boss. Alejandrin. Yeah, Alex. Hate is something I don't feel. You never liked me. I've never liked anyone. You Halfies seem to take for granted that you fit in with the rest of them. If you weren't wearing uniforms, you would too. It doesn't matter. We do not communicate with the others the same way you do. That hinders us where it benefits you. But you're of the highest power, and none of us blend with the Asians. No, but you blend in with the clones and you speak all languages. I never thought about it like that. No wonder you're such a dick. Very funny.
You said a bad word.
I gave them what they want. They ought to leave her alone a while. For a while. You don't have much time to make her like you. I know. There's a celebration next week at his company. I know. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. AK returned to Lily, who was still learning data from the handheld. He held out flowers as he entered. Thanks, AK. Lavender roses are my favorite. They're rare, like you. They actually grow better now after World War III. The plants retook their ground, but they're too far away to get in such a short time. But they look real, AK. They even smell. It's a hologram. They will bloom but never die.
Hologram smell?
This one does. I'm going to take you to the city to see the other Halfies. He typed in a code and an outfit appeared. Here, I want you to put this on. I want you to blend in with us on our way out. I don't want you to be observed. I want you to observe. This way you don't look like the subject. He walked her through many hallways and rooms. It reminded her of a hospital, but it was extremely high-tech. They went outside of the building. It was nighttime, but lit up by the glowing lights of the city. Flying cars whizzed about the skyline. It seems so boring in there. Of course it is. It's work. I'm taking you where we go for fun. He took her
Strip club.
That's the last damn place he should be taking her.
You have a point.
He took her to the city where there was restaurants and entertainment. He waved a wand over her and changed her outfit. I'm taking you to dinner.
Oh.
They entered see, he's got this wand. So on the way out, he puts her, like, instead of, like, looking like, like a hospital gown, like, he puts her in just, like, casual work clothes. And then once they go out, he waves this wand, and he doesn't see her naked. But so it's, like, turns into an evening dress. He's, like, taking you out to dinner. Cool, huh? He doesn't see it, get a peep show or anything out of it, the wand thing. Okay. They entered a beautiful building. There was a waterfall inside that ran to a man-made creek, and many beautiful fish tanks. They were sat down and given a glass of champagne. AK filled a glass and gave it to Lily. She saw a rapid flash of a full champagne glass falling to the floor and breaking into a million pieces. She frowned. What's the matter? Don't like champagne? No, yes, I do. I'm kind of nervous. She took a drink. So there's only Halfies in the city? Yes.
Did she just see the future of a glass breaking, or was it?
Yeah.
Haha, I'm smart.
Nice
You can't
one.
feel me. You can't.
Yeah, she saw the future of the future.
I already figured it out, and we're not even in chapter 2 yet. That's one of her powers.
Okay, very good. Very good.
Can't pull a fast one on me.
I know, I can't. Got the same blood. Sorta. Yes, okay. So there's only Halfies in this city? Yes, the Asians and Antonon stay separate. So all of your experiments with the Asians and humans? Yes. And the Halfies can't live with them at all? No, they don't want us. We're not pure. We're an abomination to them. We're rejects to them, but we're loved by the Antonon. Are there any Halfies that are natural? Yes, but even with love, the Halfies are separated from their parents. That's sad. If you're loved by the Antonon, then why aren't you allowed there? They think different. So you're rejects to them, but they love you. They favor us above the clones and humans. I see. Then what am I? Oh, Lily, you don't want to know. Let's just pretend we're having dinner like normal people. Okay. They enjoyed the rest of their evening. AK got to hold her hand, but nothing more because she didn't want it. When they returned, it was different. What's this? It looks like Jeremy built you a room of your own. So we can watch you, but you can have some privacy. That was smart of you, Jeremy. Thank you. Jeremy remained quiet. Lily observed the room. It had been decorated nicely. There were notebooks, art supplies, and a guitar. Is it real? She asked. Yes, I studied them and had one made. Not many of those around anymore. I'm kind of tired. Can I lay down? Yes, go ahead. Watch, I'll show you how to activate the wall. You move your hand up and then over. He showed her and then opened the wall again. Good night, Lily. Tomorrow is another day. Lily half smiled. Good night, AK. She closed the door. AK returned to Jeremy by the computers. AK began to type really fast. He stopped and slammed his fists on the desk. Shit, he yelled. That was a smart thing to do, Jeremy. Thank you. That ought to keep her busy.
Why is he pissed?
No, why is he pissed? Well, okay, number one, he's dirt digging on that guy. The one that Lily's looking for. Okay, he's dirt digging, so that's why he's like...
They were married, right?
They were engaged. So she doesn't know he's alive, but Alejandro's the one that told him, yeah, dude, he's still alive. That guy's still around. But anyway, so he's like...
He's like a shitty, creepy businessman now, right?
Who?
Fan.
Yeah, kind of. That's a good way to put it. In a way, you'll see. You'll see.
I already forgot what I said that made you laugh.
I don't know, but you crack me up all the dang time.
Oh yeah, ew, you're secreting your emotions on me.
I don't mind people's emotions as long as they're not mean ones.
No, but you said that he could like feel.
Yeah, you can. It radiates.
Yes. Ew, you're secreting your emotions on me. Stop.
Well, you make it sound gross. So he's typing really fast because he's dirt digging. He wants to go find this guy, and Alejandro kind of encourages him to go fuck with him. He does. It's like it's in Alejandro.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Proceed.
he's like kind of gives him hints like, yeah, you know, there's a celebration and blah blah blah. But then he goes, you know, don't get out of hand.
Yeah. Don't do anything.
So he kind of bumps him to go start shit, kind of, but then was like, don't get out of hand. So
I bet it's because he's an alien and he wants to see how a Halfie would react because he doesn't have those emotions.
yeah,
Kind of see how far they'll go.
yeah,
Because he doesn't understand them completely.
yeah. You're kind of true. You're kind of right, because that's what Alejandro's like. Look, we should try to rejoin him because he's old and she's still young, and it's gonna get him all emotionally. Pretty much, he doesn't explain that, but it's gonna complicate this guy's like system. Like, it's gonna complicate his life, and it's gonna make him really emotional. And I kind of want to see what happens. I kind of want them to join up. And AK's like, dude, he's not going to be able to be with her now. It's too late.
From what I remember, he remarried already, right?
Yeah, he's married. But okay, now we'll switch to the other one here.